So, Sunday the 6th of July. I literally sat here a month ago and did an introduction to what I thought would be a month's training vlog, talking about the need to reset and get back to what I was meant to be focusing on in the first place, which was running a Sub-60 400. I mean, the crunch, this is improving. The crunch I had at Thurrock in the 200, the thing that stood out for me there was the lack of speed endurance. But my training's been up and down all bloody summer, and for months, to be quite honest, because of all these niggles and stuff. So anyway, it was about rebalancing and getting back into things. I then sat here a week after that, totally bloody fed up. Had a hip impingement on my left hand side, my Achilles was grumbling. I think the frustrating thing at the moment is, well, it's a big fucking list, and I'm particularly grumpy, so I apologise. I'm losing fitness. I mean, it's just gone through the floor. It's just the amount of time, even once I get this sorted, the amount of time it's going to take to get that back, and we're already in the middle of the summer. My weight's gone up, although it's under control and I'm now bringing it back down again. Just the lack of exercise, I'm just not burning the same volume of calories that I was. But yeah, it's just so bloody frustrating. And my month of training was going absolutely nowhere. And I've spent the last 3 weeks rehabbing that left hip, which seems to have been impinged. Same kind of thing I had on the right a few weeks back. So here we are. But this week we've got back into training, and this is how it's gone. Wednesday the 2nd of July, and it's raining, thank God. Bloody heat wave in the southeast of England was horrific. Anyway, and why am I showing you Coggeshall Town Football Club? Well, that's going to appear in some future videos. I'm going to be doing some speed training on grass on their training pitch in the coming weeks, but anyway, all of that to follow. So same routine as Sunday, no issues following that workout. So I've done some mobility this morning. I'm going to jog out along the river, do some drills, and then the plan, try not to fall over yet again. And then the plan is to hopefully do 10 reps on the hill, walk back down, nice and steady, nothing mental. Just got to start building this up again. That's where we're at. Get on with the warm up, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, still humid. Blimey. 10 there, 90-second walkbacks. I averaged, I'll put the splits up, 20 to 21. So faster than the other day. I wasn't trying to push it. I think I was trying to dial it back, but I suppose that's muscle memory coming back. Hips, okay. Not 100%, no pain, but I'm going to need to do some mobility, do some strength today, have a day off tomorrow. But yeah, it's a successful workout done. Nothing too mental, but just getting those legs turning over and building some lactate by the end of that, which is what we want. Right, home for breakfast. I will see you again, hopefully, touch wood, Friday morning, Millwall Park. Friday the 4th, Millwall Park. It's about 10 to 8. So I've just done a run walk out from the office. My right Achilles is grumbling again. It's just annoying. Everything else feels fine at the moment, but taking it dead easy as these warm-ups progress at the moment. So I'm just going to finish off that, then do some drills and mobility. Plan is to do the same workout as the other day, so just 100s steady, with about a minute recovery on flat rather than hills. But I'm planning to do it either on the grass of Millwall Park, or there's a kind of a bridleway surface. I'm going to try and mix it up and do it on there. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's get on with things. Okay, looks like it's going to be on grass rather than the bridle path. It was too soft. And when I say grass, it's safe to say we've got a drought going on in the southeast at the moment. Anyway, it should be a bit softer on the legs, but also challenge me a bit at the same time. So we're going to get these underway. It's dead quiet. All good. All done. It's quite nice running on that surface actually for a change. Really challenged. Average about 18 seconds per 100. 1.5 minute roughly walk back. Start to feel that left quad, not hip, quad, around number 8. I can feel it now walking, so I'm just going to walk back to the office. As I'm in the office, I can use the standing desk rather than just sit all day, which should help that hip, I'm hoping. So we're going to see how that experiment goes. But yeah, 2 workouts into week 1 of this 16-week 400 plan. So far, so good. So yeah, so far so good this week. It's been good to get out and stretch the legs. So this morning session at track, very similar to the session I did the other day. So 100s steady, with 100 brisk walk recoveries, up to 10. See how we're going. This left quad is a little bit sore. But yeah, and I'll catch up with you at the end. Okay, all done as you would have seen. So I did 2 times 5 times 100 brisk walk recoveries. I had 3 minutes between sets just to change my top. Left quad muscle start to get a bit sore for the last 2 or 3. The hip was fine. So I think I'm going to call that a successful week's training. End of week 1. Next week, what have we got in store then? I'm trying to mix things up a bit, but I will be building up my speed endurance effectively over the coming week. So Tuesday I'm working from home, got physio at 5 in the evening. So I'll be doing hills again, but plan to do long hills. So I think it's about 150 metres full length, brisk walk back recoveries. Followed by S&C at lunchtime, then get beaten up by Josh in the evening, see if he can loosen up this left quad a bit. He doesn't know about this yet either, so that'll be a little surprise for him. Thursday, back at Millwall Park on the grass. I enjoyed that the other day. Weirdly, saying it's grass is a bit of a bit misleading. It's more dusty mud. But anyway, so the plan would be to do that exactly again. Which then leads us on to next Saturday and Sunday. So I'm helping to officiate over at Colchester for the Southern Athletics League for 2 or 3 hours on Sunday. So I'm not sure my workout will be on Sunday. It'll probably be on the Saturday. So I'll try and get over here about lunchtime. Depending on the quad, could either be some 100s again, or it could actually be some faster stuff. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, as for a month's training, cross out month, put week. I was pretty fed up 4 weeks ago, but it's just nice getting out and stretching the legs. Anything else to update you on? Next league match is 4 weeks' time. That's the final one of the season at Colchester. Will be a 200 and a 400 if I run. Going to check with Dave on that, whether he thinks that's a good idea. I'm 50-50 at the moment, probably more 40-60. Depends, we've got to be in the top 2 to guarantee qualification for the final. So if they think they can safely do it, then I'll probably swerve that. And then the league final is the first weekend of September, so 8 weeks' time, 8 or 9 weeks' time. So hopefully I should be in a bit of better shape by then. And I'm hoping to finish off the year, end of September, over at Biggleswade on their open meet, I think 23rd. I don't think I'm going to be doing the British Champs. He says, who knows? If I do, I'll just go up on the Sunday and do the 400, I think. But we'll see how training goes the next 4 to 8 weeks. But yeah, it's been interesting, but same old, same old. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to cool down, milkshake, you know the routine, Marks and Spencer's, home for a pastry. I will post something next week. See you later.